Hello everyone, welcome to RPA Learners. From the previous videos, we are looking at web automation in Robocorp, and in this video, we're going to see how to work with checkbox using Robocorp. And there are several keywords that you can use to automate checkboxes. And firstly, you need to know about select checkbox and unselect checkbox. These are the two primary keywords that we usually use to select or unselect. And for every keyword, the checkboxes, it has only one argument, which is locator, which item or which value it need to select or unselect, right? So it has many different keywords like page should not contain checkbox, page should contain checkbox. It will give you a boolean value, or is checkbox selected, does the page contain checkbox, or checkbox should be selected or not. So you can use all these keywords mentioned here, and let's see how we can use it and how it will be helpful while building your workflow or the robot. So this is the web page that we're going to use. We are going to mark this checkbox here and unselect it, right? So this is the keyword that we're going to use. Let's go ahead and see how we can do it in Visual Studio. And here we are, from the previous video, we already have the open available browser, which opens the browser. Here it is opening amazon.in. So let's go ahead and paste this particular URL there, so that it will directly open this URL. Paste it here, and it is maximizing it as well. So now our browser is opened. The next thing that we need to do, which is select checkbox. This is the keyword, and you need to pass the locator. There are several different locators that you can pass. Either you can pass the ID, and now in this video I'm going to show you how to pass it as CSS selector, right? So let's go ahead here and then inspect, and let's indicate this one, the input checkbox that we are using here. So this input, and if you can see here, if you right click there, we can copy. Instead of copying the XPath, now we are copying CSS selector. Let's get back here and then it here. So this is the checkbox, input type checkbox, and this selector of it. After that, let's have a sleep time so that we can see whether it is selected or not. Usually we call it as delay, but here we call it as sleep. Make it as 3 seconds. It won't do anything. Next one is unselect checkbox, and here also we need to pass the same CSS selector. So we will copy selector from here, Control C, and let's pass it here. And there is another keyword I would like to show as well, which is if is the checkbox selected or not, so that it will give you whether or not the checkbox is selected. And let's data, and let's is the keyword is checkbox selected, right? So we need to give that, you need to pass the selector. So I am passing the same selector again. So let's save this. Firstly, we are selecting the checkbox, and we are unselecting the checkbox, and we are checking whether the checkbox is selected or not. So it should return me false because the checkbox is not selected. Let's go ahead and execute this. Let's click on run all tasks. It will start processing it. After, it will open a new browser, and then it will open that particular URL, and it will first select the checkbox, and then it will unselect the checkbox, and later it will check whether that particular checkbox is selected or not, and it will give us the value. So the process is started, and this is our checkbox. Let's wait and see whether the checkbox, need to select the checkbox first, and it will wait for 3 seconds. And you see here it is still loading, so that is the reason why it is not yet selected. Once it is completely loaded, it will select this checkbox. Yes, the internet is slow. wait for a couple of yes, that is completely loaded. Now it is checked it waited for 3 seconds, it unchecked it, and it is checking whether it is checked or not, and then it will give us the value. Let's go ahead and see the log report. Let me refresh this, and if you go here, it selected a checkbox and then it waited for 3 seconds, it unselected checkbox, and after is checkbox selected or not, if you see here, it is false because it is not selected because we unselected it. So this is how I use these different keywords of checkboxes using Robocorp, and that's it for this video. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please consider subscribing for more videos. Thanks for watching.